Thank you so much, Bob. As Bob said, we're helping our users discover new music, but through video. Now there's two growing trends that really reinforced our decision to build this platform. There's this growing interest today in both music discovery as well as this growing interest in video streaming. Now it's no secret that the internet radically changed the music industry. But the internet didn't just make it easier for us to download, share, and stream music. The internet really gave birth to this entirely new middle class of musicians. And suddenly we all had access to more music than we knew what to do with. Well, consumers today are trying to sift through all this new content through music discovery applications. According to Nielsen, music discovery applications are the second most downloaded by consumers. Now there's also this growing interest in video streaming. Anyone that's used YouTube understands how great it can be, but you really have to know what you're looking for. 72 hours of video content is uploaded to YouTube every single minute, making it more difficult for us to find what matters to us. Every single minute is getting more difficult for you to find content that matters. So when people are streaming music videos 3 times as much as they're downloading music legally or illegally, it can get frustrating to sift through endless videos shot from camera phones online and content that's just completely irrelevant to you. So OurVinyl set out to marry these two trends. We're going to let our users discover new music, but through video. We're building the next generation of music television, but we're putting you in the driver's seat. Here's how it works. So a friend would give you a link to our site. Once you come to the site, you would then be prompted to type in an artist of your choice, a location, a genre, or even a mood. But if you type in an artist like Bob Dylan, we're not going to necessarily show you Bob Dylan. We're going to help you find something new, because we're in the music discovery business. Now, if you directly engage with the platform, you can like and dislike music videos. You can then really control and coach your experience. You can browse the platform for free with advertisements, but if you subscribe to our service and you're a premium user, you can then add your favorite music videos directly to your library. You can then build an exclusive library of content and build custom playlists. Now the most unique thing about our platform is we're not going to start with traditional music videos. The most unique thing about our platform is the content that's in it. Now we are filmmakers and we do film and produce our own content. But we realized it would take us way too long to film a database of music videos entirely on our own. So in order to really scale the production and build our music library, we've partnered with other sites online, like Porchlight Sessions, who focus on filming bluegrass music. We also partner with Audio Tree out of Chicago, and they focus on electronic and rock music. We've even partnered with the Crypt Sessions in London overseas. We now have 7 partners, and it would take you 5 days to watch all the music videos on our platform. As you can see, these sites focus on filming HD high-quality performances of musicians. We're going to let you take all this content, we're going to put it in one place, we're then going to let you stream it all to your Apple TV, your Google TV, your Xbox, or your Roku. So how does this all work? Like I said, we grab all this content, we pull it into our database. We then serve up that content to our audience, and our audience is what drives our revenue via advertisements and subscriptions. We then give a percentage of our revenue to the musicians, and we also give a percentage of our revenue to the content contributors for their exclusive content. We have a lot of ideas for future revenue streams, but we're focused specifically on 2 at this point. We're focused on an advertising and a subscription-based model. To elaborate on advertising now, since we're a visual platform, we can charge much more to advertise on our site because we have a more engaged user. We know this. If you look at a service like Hulu, they can charge 7 times as much as a service like Pandora. Hulu, though, takes traditional advertising a step further, and they let their users pick and choose what content is relevant to them. We're going to adopt a similar approach. And you're not going to be able to just come in and like and dislike music videos. You'll also be able to like and dislike advertisements that you find relevant to you. This is going to help us serve up better targeted advertisements to our users. Now we also have a subscription-based model. And we know what a subscription-based model can work if we offer the right incentives. The better incentives we give, the higher the subscription rate. If we look at a service like Spotify, 26% of their users are paying to use their service. Only 1.6% are paying to use Pandora. There's a big reason for that. You can do everything you want for free on Pandora if you just deal with the advertisements. Spotify, on the other hand, will give you 20 million songs and they'll let you stream them to your computer. If you want to take those with you on the go, you have to pay for them. For us, it's the library. Our library is going to be full of exclusive content that you're not going to be able to find anywhere else online. And then, like we said, you'll then be able to build your own custom playlists and then stream all this great, rich content directly to your Apple TV, Google TV, Xbox, or Roku. Now, we do have some costs, and this is how our annual costs sort of break down. We have typical operating expenses, and we also have to pay for server and hosting costs. But the biggest proportion of our expenses is paid to content contributors and content creators. The best thing about that, though, is although they take up the largest proportion of our expenses, they're also helping us build an asset, an exclusive content. Now, we also have to pay music licensing, and in our projections, we've accounted for both performance royalties, and we've also accounted for occasional sync licenses that we'll have to pay. Now, we're very different than internet radio in the sense that we create our own content, so we're not going to be burdened and troubled with the huge master use payments that Pandora and Spotify have been hit with. So we don't need millions and millions of users to make this all work. Instead, we need 100,000 users to make this all work and to break even. Like Bob mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, we already have 30,000 monthly readers that use and read our music blog. That continues to grow every single day. And by December, we'll hit 50,000 and be on our way to a halfway point. The great thing about our platform, though, is every time we add a partner and a content contributor, they bring their audience to our platform. So 1 million users or 1.6 million users might seem like a lot, but that still represents less than 2% of the total addressable market. We're going to go after those internet radio listeners, but we're going to let them watch music. In 2010, Arbitron reported that there was 43 million internet radio listeners. Now that's grown today to over 72.4. We know we can't get all of them, so we're focused more specifically on 18 to 24-year-olds. We pulled these analytics directly from our site, and as you can see, they represent the largest proportion of our audience. So we're going to go after 18 to 24-year-olds, and those 18 to 24-year-olds represent an immediate opportunity of 17.3 million. We went and talked to some of them specifically and got some really interesting feedback. 75% said they're using internet radio because they want to find something new. 86% said they would be interested in an internet radio service that let them watch. And 77% said they share music weekly. So we're going to really use that to our advantage in our customer acquisition model. We also average over 12 million monthly impressions on our social media networks. So we're going to really leverage that when we try to find new users and attract them to our site. We're also going to go to music festivals, and we're also going to go to college campuses. But all of our efforts, the point of our efforts will be to get them to demo our product. Once they demo our product and they find something new, they're going to have to sign up to continue to do that and continue to find new music. Like we said, 77% share music on a weekly basis. So we've made it incredibly, incredibly easy to share on our platform. And we're doing everything in our power to really embrace a community on our site and grow it. When we went and talked to 18 to 24-year-olds more specifically, they said when they find a new song and they find new music, they don't want to keep it to themselves. They want to share that experience with their friends. So we see our customer acquisition model constantly feeding and constantly fueling itself. Now this is the team that's going to get it done, that's making it. I'm Mike, I'm the founder. My background is in digital media marketing, and I also moved here to go back to school, and I went to Belmont to get another degree in film. Jordan's background is in marketing and sales, but he's also an audio engineer and a producer. Alan, his background is in photography, animation, and graphic design. And William has over 17 years of computer programming experience that he brings to the table. All of the people on this screen are entrepreneurs, and we've all built our own businesses already. Now, added with the mentors, we have both Bob that just introduced us. He brings experience in both music and technology. Julia's helped us build our financial model. Tara has been helping us with IP law and our music licensing. And Rick is arguably one of the best programmers in the city of Nashville, and he works for GitHub right now. So we know that there's absolutely nothing that's going to stop us, but we're looking to bring this to the next level. We're looking for an investment of $600,000, and that's going to help us move to our own servers. It's going to also help us build a sales team, and we'll also help us hire a few additional developers. So every generation redefines the previous generation. So we started with music, with radios, and then we moved from radios to record players and vinyl, and then we moved to 8-track tapes and cassettes. The great thing about the industry that we're in, though, is music's not going to ever disappear, just go away. Music's one of the most fundamental forms of entertainment. The way we consume it, though, is just changing. So Netflix has now redefined how we watch movies. Hulu is redefining how we're watching network television. And OurVinyl is going to redefine how you watch and experience music on your television in the future. Thank you very much.